The Supreme Court refused to entertain TMC MP Mahua Moitra's plea challenging a Calcutta High Court order directing her to appear before the police in connection with a hate speech case. The top court questioned her objections to appearing in person, and eventually, after the bench indicated it was not inclined to interfere, Mahua Moitra withdrew her petition. So, what happened in court and why did the Supreme Court refuse to intervene? Here's a full report.
Mahua Moitra had challenged the High Court order that directed her to cooperate with the investigation and appear before the investigating officer for questioning in a hate speech case. She argued that she should be allowed to appear virtually before the police instead of being required to visit the police station in person. The police notice required her to appear at a police station in her own parliamentary constituency. During the hearing, a senior advocate, appearing for Mahua Moitra, told the bench that she had concerns about appearing physically because of incidents during her previous visits. He informed the court that on one occasion there were threats that eggs would be thrown at her, and on another visit, eggs were actually thrown. However, the Supreme Court was not persuaded by this argument. The bench remarked that as a member of parliament who had entered public life, she could not be apprehensive about eggs being thrown at her. The judges also observed that India's freedom fighters had faced bullets, adding that such applications should not come before the Supreme Court. After the bench made it clear that it was not inclined to interfere with the Calcutta High Court's order, Mahua Moitra's lawyer chose to withdraw the petition. The Supreme Court then dismissed the matter as withdrawn, leaving the High Court's direction intact. This means Moitra will have to comply with the High Court's order requiring her to cooperate with the investigation and appear before the investigating officer. Earlier, on July 21st, the High Court had granted Mahua Moitra interim protection from coercive action until October 5th in the hate speech case. At the same time, the High Court had directed her to cooperate with the investigation by appearing before the investigating officer for questioning. The matter is now scheduled to come up again before the Calcutta High Court on October 1st. For now, the Supreme Court has declined to intervene, and the High Court's directions continue to remain in force.